歡迎收睇《時代雜誌》。加拿大有好優秀嘅良區，獲邀請到國外參加馬匹比賽、雖敗猶榮，一陣介紹。依家首先報道一種肌肉萎縮症。為咗讓各界更關注杜興氏肌肉萎縮症及研究呢一種病嘅治療方法，9月被定為杜興氏肌肉萎縮症認知月。雖然患呢種病嘅病人，佢哋嘅壽命比以往長，但係欠缺有效嘅治療，患者嘅生活質素仍然唔理想。李永如報導。
Well, I mean, I like swimming because my buoyancy makes it easier for me to move around. Usually gravity's pulling me down a little bit, and maybe if I never had TMD, I would just be an average person, and I wouldn't be unique. I may not be that tall, and I may not be that strong, but at least I'm smart and funny.
I was never one of those little kids who jumped off the back of the sofa.
患有杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅 Emery 今年15歲，佢鍾意探討科學話題，向往登上太空，因為嗰度冇地心吸力。佢認為地心吸力同患有杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅人唔可以交朋友。地心吸力讓物品同舉手投足都產生重量，令患有該病症導致肌肉無力嘅人舉步難行。根據加拿大杜興氏肌肉萎縮症協會網站公佈，全世界每年有2萬名兒童被診斷出患有呢個病症。加拿大神經肌肉疾病登記處則估計，加拿大有超過800名患杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅男孩同年輕男性。醫學上有不同嘅基因問題引致人患各類肌肉萎縮症，而杜興氏肌肉萎縮症同其他肌肉萎縮症嘅其中一大分別係呢個疾病嘅相關基因缺失位於 X 染色體，而女性有2條 X 染色體，所以受該病症影響嘅人大部分為男性。女性患者症狀較男性輕微，但作為呢個基因嘅攜帶者，女性有可能將疾病遺傳俾下一代。9月係世界杜興氏肌肉萎縮症認知月，有關團體通過舉辦不同活動，讓大眾對呢個病症有所認識，亦盼望盡快引進更有效嘅治療方案。
Caused by a genetic mutation that affects the production of a protein called dystrophin. So when muscle is contracted or relaxed, individuals with Duchenne, they lose that ability to regenerate muscle fibers. And so the muscle becomes damaged, and that damage accumulates over time, which eventually results in the loss of muscle function. There's currently 6 Duchenne drugs that have been approved outside of Canada. And Canadian families their only hope of accessing these medications is either through clinical trials, which can be very restrictive, or they have to find a way to either move to another country or pay out of pocket for what can be very expensive medications. And just to give you an idea, an exon skipping drug, which is one of the therapies that's been approved in the United States, can run close to $1 million a year.
杜興氏肌肉萎縮症患者嘅活動能力發展較同齡人緩慢，男性患者初學行嘅平均年齡為18個月大。一個較明顯嘅現象係病患者嘅後小腿肌肉會因纖維化及脂肪化而呈現假性肥大。病患兒童行路嘅時候，經常以腳趾為重心，胃部向前垂。因為肌肉無力，佢哋難以從踎住嘅姿勢企起身，需要用雙手撳住膝頭哥，然後撳住大腿，慢慢從腿部爬上嚟，成直立姿勢。呢種症狀稱為高椅移動。目前並冇根治杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅方法，患者靠藥物延緩肌肉萎縮嘅症狀。
He takes a steroid that slows down the breakdown of the muscle cell. And then he takes a medication to help with his heart function. He takes another medication to help with accumulation of fluid in his spinal cord, the spinal fluid, because it's a side effect from taking the steroids.
Lots of my pills are used to fight side effects of other pills, which is kind of funny.
Long-term use of corticosteroids can cause osteoporosis, which is weakening of the bones. So Emery gets an injection twice a year to help strengthen his bones.
Emery 嘅身材較同齡人矮小，帶點圓潤，呢個係長期服用類固醇後嘅常見副作用。
It's called a Cushing's appearance, which kind of gives you that rounded face. So that's a side effect of taking steroids. They're not working out. They can't do that because it damages their muscles. So there's off balance between the amount of calories that they can expend in a day versus, what they're taking in. And steroids complicates this because it increases their hunger, and weight gain is one of the side effects. If you're on long-term high-dose steroids, it affects the endocrine system, right? Which is responsible for growth, it's responsible for puberty. So all of these things are delayed in boys with Duchenne who are on steroids. And so that's why they look a lot younger. That drug is at this point in time helping them walk for longer than if they weren't taking that drug.
由於多年嘅肌肉無力症狀及退化，肌肉無法支撐脊椎，除咗限制日常動作，患者更會出現心肺功能問題，而肺部周圍嘅肌肉減弱，亦導致呼吸系統衰竭及感染而死亡。以往大多數患有杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅人都活不過20歲出頭，但醫療技術進步同悉心嘅日常護理，讓部分患者延長本身預計嘅壽命到30歲至40歲。亞省阿爾伯達大學嘅研究團隊更多次為研發治療杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅藥物作出醫學貢獻，提高大眾對杜興氏肌肉萎縮症嘅認識，以及醫學界對呢個病症嘅重視，希望為治療杜興氏肌肉萎縮症或延長患者壽命帶嚟曙光。